And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. Baldwin out there with cool hands. And it's ABC, and it's the natural, and it's Davis in at the power forward position. You know, with all the talent in these two backcourts, Doris, this should be a very exciting matchup.
And you know, Kev, it feels like we could say that for most matchups these days, right? The league is so heavily laden with talent at the guard position. I feel spoiled.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
You know, Doris, something to admire about Julius Randle is the joy, the pure joy he takes in this game.
Well, joy obviously comes when we're successful at something. And Julius Randle has become consistently successful at NBA basketball. He's worked hard to make that perimeter game as dangerous as his dribble drive game. And that kind of balance leads to great success. Yeah, what a beautiful move from Jalen Brunson. Frees himself for an opportunity to put the ball in the basket.
Knicks have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Inside. And Randle throws it down.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Puts up a deep 3. Baldwin can't get it to go.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt.
Colson passes to Miller. Here's Biberovic. A second chance effort. This one for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Here's DiVincenzo. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
That's just outstanding floor awareness from Jalen Brunson. Doesn't matter if he's at the 1 or the 2. He always makes the right play.
And we reached the end of the first quarter.
Your home team
Up by 4.
12.
We'll get things started.
The New York team 8. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your youth squad.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Up front, it's Randle at the 4 and Hartenstein at the 5. Then there's Alec Burks. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's McBride in at the 1. To the paint, it's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hart.
Home team ball.
Fires from way outside.
Burks is such a smart defender. He's terrific at contesting shots without fouling.
That's a 2 from Randle. Rebounded by Hall.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or 2 should get them where they want to go.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York, it's all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Assist goes to.
And it's 7 points for Davis.
Number 21.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
And remember, they won both games in this matchup last year. No small feat.
These two teams could easily end up meeting to decide the NBA championship. Tonight could be a preview of something with more on the line down the road. What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
Now Brunson from deep three-point territory. So that'll be it for the first half. Very even battle underway in this one. Up two. It's time now.
20. Thanks very much, Tibbs.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sport, taking a look at this home squad. Kenny, what was your impression?
You have to love a team that pounds the offensive glass. That's going to gain you extra possessions. And check this out. Sometimes just having more offensive chances than your opponent wins the basketball game.
Shaq, what did you think about New York?
This kind of defense won't cut it. You have to get yourself in position to contest shots. This team's making the right reads and putting...
And now with the second half about to get underway.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
They've got cool hands. Wilson out there with Davis, and it's ABC, and it's Melly in at the center, locking down the middle. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Knicks trailed by 4. And here's Brunson outside. The rebound by Biberovich. We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
Here's Robinson. Back to Brunson. Outside, Davis passes it to cool hands. Here's Colson. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Tight defense on him, and the Natural's going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Out to the right wing. Here's Hartenstein. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. To the left wing. Here's Hall. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Brunson.
Here's Cool Hands. Traps in the tray. Cool Hands got his first 3 points of the game.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Up by 10. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sport. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
Everyone talking down there.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And New York looking at who they've got. Up front, it's Randall at the 4 and Hartenstein at the 5. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Hart in at the 3. Goes up the baseline, and right through it goes.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Now here's Brunson. Defense right on him. Drops in the layup for 2.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Davis.
1:27 left to play here in the fourth. Down low.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Davis. First personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for the Knicks, Julius Randle. At the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within single digits.
It seems to me Julius Randle improves every season, and the more responsibility he's given, it seems the better he performs.
Cool Hands checked in for the eraser. Robinson's checked in for New York. OG Anunoby comes in for Josh Hart. Gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Biberovic. It's rebounded by New York.
Home team foul. With the king. First personal foul. Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Shooting for New York.
Well, the more opportunity that has been given to OG Anunoby, the more this young man shines. He is a multi-dimensional talent. Gives you great defense nightly and growing on the offensive end.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And here's Davis for 3. That one is good again. He sits straight from the floor with the basket.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Fires from way outside. Randall grabs the board. The Knicks shooting well, 50% from the floor. Here's DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over. Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Home team ball. Checking in for your home team, Nicolo Millie.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A shot by Biberovic, no good. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. 7-point differential. No good with the triple. Here's Colson. And good. He nails it. And the Nationals going to pick up the foul.
Colson.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. And we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Team foul.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped and they put them on the line.
Jalen Brunson.
Gets the first. That brings them within 8.
Well, because Jalen Brunson's such a terrific decision maker, you can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense.
And both free throws good for Brunson. From about 16, and he knocks down the jumper.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And so the home crowd treated to a win.
Your home team.
A confident win and one where they clearly...